Hello and welcome. My name is Stacy Bronson. I'm going to be your yoga instructor for this time today. And I just want to spend the first couple seconds just giving our prayers to all of those that have been affected by Hurricane Harvey. So let's just go ahead and close our eyes just for a few seconds. And just sending out our prayers, sending out the healing energy to all those that have been affected. And let's go ahead and chant 3 Ohms together. Om. And welcome. So today we're going to have a vinyasa flow. We're going to start on our hands and knees into a cat-cow position. Go ahead and make sure all your 5 fingers are nice and firmly planted underneath, right underneath the shoulders, getting a nice, good, solid base. And on an inhale, we're going to go ahead and open up through heart center, collarbone smiling as we take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, we're going to exhale, pushing the navel up towards the spine, contracting the muscles, rounding the spine. And take that one more time, waking up the spine as we take an inhale in one more time. Feel as the breath flows through the body, inhaling the prana into the body. And on an exhale, one more time, rounding the back, activating the core, pushing the navel up towards the sky. And one more time, nice inhale, take it in, open up, heart center, collarbone smiling, and exhale one last time, pushing the navel up to the spine. And breathe, coming back to neutral position. Let's go ahead and take our hands out as we just melt the heart down to the ground. Just taking a breath. And on an inhale, coming back up as we prepare to push up into a down dog position. Finding your dog here. Finding a nice solid base as our wrists are parallel to the edge of the mat. 5 fingers, all 10 fingers firmly planted. Pushing. And let's go ahead and start to walk our dog as we open up the back of the legs, lengthening the spine, just finding a nice stretch here, taking your time, walking, bending the right knee, and bending the left. As you find that openness through the back of the legs, opening up the hamstrings, and keep breathing. Activating the Ujjayi breath. Ribs coming in. And one last time. And on an inhale, take it nice and slow. And let's go ahead and take our first one as we just start to walk towards the front of the mat. Exhale the head completely down, decompressing the spinal cord, lengthening down through the crown of the head. Keeping the legs active here so we can feel that stretch happening through the back of the legs, staying active. And go ahead and take your elbows, and you can take some side to side movement here. Letting the head hang heavy, keeping the legs active. Keep breathing. And go ahead and drop the hands down as we inhale. The head comes up, flat back. And go ahead and exhale back down. Forward fold. Let's do that one more time as we inhale. Head comes up, flat back. And exhale down one more time. Continuing to lengthen through the back of the legs. One more time. Inhale up. And on an exhale, we're going to prepare to walk back into a plank position. No worries, if you're comfortable here in your plank, feel free to stay in your plank. Otherwise, at any time, feel free to bring the knees down to the ground, and feel free to take a break into child's pose at any time that you like. On an exhale, we're going to slowly come down into a Chaturanga. So we're tucking in, we're active in our core here, active through the arms, keeping the shoulders parallel with the hands, keeping the elbows tucked in, staying firm, continuing to push back through the feet as we bring it up into an up dog and bring it back into our down dog. And breathe, continuing to breathe here. Continuing to activate that Ujjayi breath. Keeping the ribs tucked in. And breathing, heels coming down towards the mat. 2 more nice long breaths. And on an inhale, one more time. Let's take it nice and slow as we walk back up towards the front of the mat. Exhaling the head completely down. And this time we're going to bring it all the way up into a standing, sweeping energy around us, arms and hands to the sky as we exhale, coming into a prayer position. So let's go ahead and work through that Surya Namaskar just a couple times, our sun salutations. On inhale, we're going to bring the arms up to the sky, lengthening through the sides of the body, tailbone tucked in, continuing to lengthen down through the tailbone. As we swan dive forward, exhale completely. Inhale nice and slow, head comes up. Prepare to walk it back one more time. Coming into our Chaturanga. At any time, if you need, you can drop down to the belly all the way. Or stay in your Chaturanga, coming up into your up dog. Exhale, coming back into your down dog, and breathe. So finding that breath to body connection. If anything is the most important in your yoga practice, in your asana practice, it would be the breath. Find that connection between the body and the breath. Last breath. And on an inhale, prepare to walk it forward one more time. Walking back to the front of the mat. Exhale, bring it down. And on an inhale, bring it all the way back up. Hands to the sky. And exhale, prayer position. Inhale it up one more time. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, head up. And if you feel ready, then go ahead and prepare to jump it back. Coming right into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Or walking it back. And on an inhale one more time, opening to your up dog. And exhale, back to down dog. And breathe. 2 more breaths. And if you feel ready, walking to the front of your mat, or you can try for a little hop as you prepare to come on to the tippy toes, bending the knees, preparing, and lift the hips, jumping to the front of the mat as you exhale it down and inhale all the way back up and into your prayer position. As we open up, we'll come into our Trikonasana. We're going to go ahead and straighten out that right leg, straightening out the left leg, and prepare to bring ourselves slightly forward, making sure that your foundation is nice and strong, lengthening down through both of the legs. And on an exhale, going to bring ourselves, rotating the left ribcage up towards the sky and grabbing the toe. You can also place the hand onto the ankle, onto the shin bone, or if you do have books or blocks available, feel free to rest your hand onto a block. And continuing to breathe. Finding that connection, breath to body. Keeping the ribs tucked in. 2 more breaths. And on an inhale, let's go ahead and bring it up. Bringing our triangle up as we go ahead and change the angle of our feet here. This time, we're going to have our left foot forward, right foot is back, and our right foot is at a slight angle here. Keep pressing down through the outside edge of the right foot. Preparing your position, and on an exhale, coming down and finding a nice opening through the hip, rotating that right rib cage up towards the sky, keeping the ribs tucked in, and breathe. Continue to lengthen down through both legs. So always thinking length. Focusing on the breath. Taking that prana in and sending it where you need it most. On an inhale, let's go ahead and bring ourselves back up. And come back to the top of the mat, prayer position. As we exhale it down, nice job. Opening up one more time, we're going to come into a warrior 2 position. This time, Our right leg is going to be bent at about a 90-degree angle. So you want to make sure that your knee is over the ankle here. The shin bone is straight to protect your knee from any injuries. Keeping a nice 90-degree angle. If you're a little bit up, that's okay. If you want to get a little bit deeper and activate those muscles, take it just a little bit deeper down into your warrior. Lengthening down through the left leg here, keeping our weight in equal pressure throughout the body, and arms up. So warrior, Virabhadrasana 2 is a very strong pose. It's the warrior pose. So as you're in this posture, think strength. It requires a lot of energy, requires a lot of strength to stay in the warrior. Just keep breathing, keep focusing on the breath. Keeping the ribs tucked in and up. And feeling this openness that you're creating down through the hips. Keep going, just a couple more breaths here. You're doing great. And on an inhale, let's go ahead and reverse that warrior as we bring our right arm up to the sky, left arm coming back down the back leg. And on an exhale, we're going to bring our right elbow to our right knee, opening up the left side of the body, bringing the left arm to the sky. We're going to do that a few times, moving with our breath here. Being strong on your base, finding a good foundation. Let's take it one more time. Open it up. Inhale it up. And on an exhale, bring yourself down one more time. Keep going, doing great. One more time. Inhale, bring it up. Holding, inhaling, keep breathing. And on an exhale, this time we're going to bring it all the way down. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Bringing our left hand up and over in our extended side angle. And breathe. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. And on an inhale, we're going to bring it back up. Straightening out that right leg. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and take that on the other side. Setting up for Virabhadrasana 2 on the left side. Again, as we bend that left knee, making sure that our shin bone is straight. Our knee is over the ankle here. And breathe, holding, being strong in the warrior. One more breath, keep going, activating those quads. Pushing back down through the right foot. And on an inhale, we're going to reverse our warrior. Let's bring it up all the way, finding that beautiful stretch through the left side of the body. And on an exhale, bring our left elbow to the left knee. One more time, let's bring it up. Inhale, taking that right hand down the right leg, staying strong on the left. And exhale, one more time, bring it back, keep breathing, you're doing good. Last time, inhale, bring it up. And on an exhale, all the way down with that left hand onto the inside of the left foot. And that right arm is going to come all the way over, extended side angle. And breathe. Keeping the ribs tucked in. Keep going, keep breathing. And on an inhale, we're going to bring it all the way up this time. Let's go ahead and straighten out. Oh, nice job. Straightening out that left leg. And let's go ahead and bring ourselves back to the top of the mat. And exhale the hands down to the side. Beautiful job. We're going to open up one more time. Let's go ahead now and take Prasarita Padmanasana, our wide leg forward fold. So our legs are going to be a little bit farther out than the distance of our shoulders. Placing the hands on the hips, we can go ahead and inhale, bringing it up, keeping the toes pointed forward, keeping the tailbone tucked in, and on an exhale, we can relax the hands down to the mat, finding our crown of our head onto the mat. Keeping the legs active here. And keep breathing. Finding space through the shoulder blades. Creating that space between the ears and the shoulder blades and keeping the kneecaps up as the legs stay active. Fully decompressing the spine, lengthening down through the crown of the head. 2 more breaths. Just enjoying this beautiful forward fold. And on an inhale, let's inhale the head up as we walk the hands towards the front of the mat. We're going to go ahead and place the left hand in the middle as we inhale the right hand up to the sky. On an exhale, let's go ahead and bring it back down. And let's go ahead and take that on the other side as we inhale, left hand up to the sky, finding that nice spaciousness. And exhale, bringing our left hand back to the mat. Let's go ahead and drop the crown of the head back to the mat one more time. And on an inhale, bring the hands to the hips as we inhale, bringing ourselves all the way back up, keeping the legs active here. And step it back to the front. Prayer position in front of the heart, exhaling it down. Nice job. Let's open up one more time as we take our right foot forward, left foot behind us. This time we're going to be in Warrior One, so we're going to go ahead and bend that right knee one more time. This time we have the front of our body pointing forward. So our hips are in a different direction here. They're not out to the front like they were in Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2, but now we're keeping alignment going towards the front. Let's go ahead and inhale, hands up, being strong, keeping that back leg active, keeping strong, and just activating those quadriceps as you sink just a little bit deeper into that Warrior One. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and straighten out that leg, switching the direction one more time as we bring our left foot forward, coming into Warrior One on the left side. Going ahead to bend that left knee. Again, lengthening down through the right leg, keeping that right leg active, staying strong, activating the quadriceps on the left leg, making sure that your left knee is above the ankles, keeping that shin bone straight as we bring both of our hands to the sky, keeping the ribs tucked in here, lengthening down through the tailbone, keeping everything nice and tight and active. And breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. From here, let's go ahead and open up one more time into our Warrior Two. Again, staying active, this time hips pointing out. Keeping active on that left leg, staying strong. We're almost there. 3, keep breathing, keep finding that breath to body connection. 2, and 1. And let's go ahead and give it a go on the other side as we bend that right leg, the right knee, coming into our Virabhadrasana 2 with the right leg leading. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. This time we're going to exhale. Both hands, bringing it around as we step back into the plank as we come down into our Chaturanga. Being active here. Opening up into your up dog. Keeping the thighs, the quadriceps, the knees off of the ground. And on an exhale, bringing yourself back to down dog. Nice job. On an inhale, you're going to take that right leg, bring it up. Keeping the hips parallel to the ground. Keep going here. And on an exhale, you're going to start to take that knee to the nose. Rounding the back, really pushing here. Activating the core. And let's bring it back one more time. Inhale. Bringing that leg up again, keeping the hips parallel to the ground. Keeping the ribs in. And on an exhale, rounding that back, really activating the spine, activating the core, rounding, breathing. And one more time, you guys got it. Inhale, bring that leg up. Keep breathing. And on an exhale, that right foot is going to come all the way through, step it through, as we bring ourselves into a high lunge. And breathe, you guys made it. So pushing back with the toes of the left foot, being strong, being active. Find that spaciousness that you're creating. Being active on the right leg, keeping the quadriceps active. And holding for 2 more. 2, 1. And on an exhale, going to take that left hand to the inside of the right foot, finding a beautiful twist. And breathe. 2, and 1. On an exhale, taking both hands back to the mat, we're going to take that right foot all the way back. And we're going to come through our vinyasa here as we go down into our chaturanga. Open into your up dog. Exhale back into your down dog. And prepare for the left side. Inhale, take that left leg up. Again, keeping the hips parallel to the ground here. And exhale, let's go ahead and start to bring that knee to the nose, activating the core. Exhaling. And on an inhale, let's bring it back up. Keep breathing here, keep smiling, keep enjoying. And on an exhale, bring our knee to our nose one more time, activating that core. You guys got it, keep going. Inhale, bring it back. And last time, On this exhale, we're going to bring it all the way through, stepping it through, and coming into your high lunge. And breathe. So keeping everything active here, finding that breath to body connection. Keep lengthening down through the tailbone, keeping the spine active, finding that spaciousness, finding that length in the spinal column. Keep pressing back with the toes of the right foot, staying active on that left leg. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, lengthening through the side bodies, and on an exhale, we're going to bring our right hand to the inside of the left foot, opening up and finding a twist. And breathe. 2, and 1. Nice job. On an exhale, bringing both hands back down to the mat. As we exhale it back one more time. And let's go ahead and find ourselves moving through the vinyasa one more time. And if at any time you need to drop down to your belly or to your knees, feel free. Bringing it back into our down dog. So we'll take that one more time as we inhale the right leg up. And exhale. This time, we're going to bring it all the way through. Stepping it through. Turning that left foot to about a 45-degree angle as we open it up into our Warrior Two one more time. On an exhale, let's go ahead and clasp the hands behind the back. Opening up through the shoulders, through the chest. Keep opening, finding spaciousness through the body. And on an exhale, let's go ahead and start to bring our torso towards our right thigh, our right quadricep. So keep those abs active, keep the core active here. And breathe for 3, 2, keeping the ribs tucked in, staying active, bringing the attention back to the breath. And 1, on an exhale, this time we're going to bring our right hand to the outside of the right foot and bring ourselves over one more time for extended side angle. And breathe. Really finding that spaciousness through the side body, through the obliques, feeling this nice straight line that you're creating, feeling the space that you're creating through the rib cage. And on an exhale, we're going to bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot and find a twist one more time. Keep breathing. On an exhale, both hands to the mat one more time as we bring that right leg back and move through a vinyasa. Bringing ourselves down to our Chaturanga, opening to the up dog. Exhale back to down dog. And preparing for the left side. On an inhale, inhale that left leg up. And exhale, beautiful exhalation as we bring our leg all the way through, staying active, bring it through, turning that right foot and bring ourselves up into our warrior two. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Being strong in your warrior. Two more breaths. Two. And on your exhale, go ahead and clasp the hands behind the back, taking the opposite clasp that you had the previous time. Opening up through the shoulders, staying active through the legs. And on an exhale, starting to rotate the right rib cage up towards the sky, activating the core, and looking towards the sky. Being strong and active through the core. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. On an exhale, going to exhale, release, bringing the left hand to the outside of the left foot, finding our side angle, and lengthening through the side body. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. And on an exhale, sweeping that right hand to the inside of the left foot as we find our twist one more time. This time, left hand to the sky. And breathe. 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and exhale both hands back to the ground one more time, taking that left foot back. And find ourselves moving through the vinyasa one more time. Coming back into our down dog. And breathe. 2, and 1. So if you're ready, go ahead and prepare to walk or jump to the front of the mat, activating the feet here, bending the knees, getting as high up as the hips as you can. Exhale the head down. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. And exhale, prayer position in front of the heart. Let's go ahead and exhale, hands down, as we prepare to step it back with the left leg. We're going to take both hands onto the hips here. Step it not all the way back, but just slightly back. As we prepare for a nice deep stretch through the right leg, the right hamstring. So on an inhale, we'll inhale, opening up the front of the body. And on an exhale, keeping both hips parallel to the mat, and exhale it down. Feel free to take both hands onto the mat. And resting the chest onto the quadricep. If it's comfortable, you can go ahead and take your chin down to the shin bone. And breathe. 5 nice deep breaths. Feeling that beautiful stretch through the back of the legs. You may feel it more in the right leg. Perhaps you feel it more in the left leg. Wherever you're feeling it, just enjoy and relish in that beautiful stretch. And keep coming back to the breath. And 1. On an inhale, bring the head up. Hands to the hips, keep following through. Nice job. And let's go ahead and switch those legs as we bring the left foot in front, right foot is back. And we're going to prepare to do the same thing on this side. So on an inhalation, opening up through the front of the body, and exhale, nice and slow, taking your time. And if you feel the need, go ahead and release the hands down to the mat. Staying active in both legs here, getting the full benefits, keeping those kneecaps up, and taking your chest over the quadricep, making sure, being mindful and conscious that the hips are square down to the ground. And if you feel ready, go ahead and take your chin down to the shin bone. So think length here. We're lengthening the spine, lengthening down through the crown of the head. And breathe. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. And on an inhale, bring the head up, hands to the hips as we follow through, bringing ourselves all the way back up, and stepping back to the front of the mat. Nice job, beautiful. So let's prepare for our warrior 3 here as we find a little bit more movement through the body. On an inhale, we're going to bring the right knee up to the chest. Holding. And on an exhale, let's go ahead and transition, bringing that right leg behind us. And you can keep your prayer position in front of the heart. Or feel free to play around with this a little bit. Have fun bringing the arms out to the front or out to the side for Superman. Holding. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. And let's bring ourselves back up. Prayer position. And release that leg back to the ground. A nice job. Other side as we take the left side. Finding your balance. Being strong on the legs. Inhale, bring that left leg up to the chest. Hugging into the chest with both hands. And on an exhale, release that left leg. Bringing yourself into your warrior 3. Prayer position in front of the heart, keeping a nice flat back here. Or playing around, feel free to take the hands out to the front. Or take them back into your Superman. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it back and release. Just walk it out. As we prepare to bring our arms up one more time, inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Inhale, head up. This time we're going to walk it back. Coming onto our knees, both of our knees, as we come back into Balasana, child's pose, resting the forehead onto the mat, taking both hands to the side. And a nice 5 breaths here. Nice deep breaths. Allowing the nervous system to be calm. Reaping the benefits of the movements, the asanas, the flow. Reaping the benefits of improved circulation and improved respiratory function. A couple more breaths. On an inhale, let's go ahead and straighten out the arms. Waking up the body one more time as we find ourselves coming into a seated posture, bringing the bum onto the ground, straightening out the legs. If you feel you need a little shake, go ahead and give yourself a little shake here. If you feel you need a massage, feel free to massage the legs. We have such powerful healing energy in our hands that we can heal our own bodies just with the touch of our hands. Let's go ahead and inhale it up. And exhale, forward folding from the hips into our Paschimottanasana. Keeping the legs active here, feeling that stretch through the hamstrings. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Inhale, bring yourself up. Go ahead and raise the hands up with that inhalation. Exhale, bring it back down. Nice job. Let's go ahead and prepare, taking the right foot onto the inside of the left thigh. If you are using any blocks, you can feel free to take a block under the right knee as well. And if you prefer, you can also sit up on a cushion to raise up the hips a little bit. On an inhalation, bring your arms up, and on an exhalation, forward folding one more time, bringing the chest onto the quadricep, and bringing the chin down to the shin, and enjoy for 5 breaths. Last breath. On an inhalation, bring yourself up one more time. Exhaling those hands back down to the ground. Take that right leg, straighten it back out, and prepare for the other side as we take our left foot onto the inside of the right thigh. Again, if you like to have a block, feel free to take a block under that left knee. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward fold over that right leg, chest coming down onto the right quadricep, keeping the legs active here, finding that beautiful stretch through the legs, through the hips, and breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. On an inhalation, bring yourself back up. Exhale, hands back down to the side. Let's go ahead and take that leg out one more time. Shake it out if you need that shake. Coming a little bit up to the front of our mat, scooting ourselves up as we prepare to lay down onto the back and preparing for Chaturanga or shoulder stand as we bring our legs all the way up, taking our hands onto the lower back, keeping the elbows as close in as possible, straightening the legs, and breathe. Shavasana is excellent for the circulation, excellent for reducing fatigue from the legs. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, you guys got it. 2, and 1. Go ahead and exhale the legs down. Take it nice and slow. Using that control down into Halasana plow pose. As we straighten the legs, taking the hands together, shoulders scooching together, and enjoy. Five, 4, 3, keep going, cooling down the body, relaxing. 2, and 1. Nice job. On an exhalation, nice and slow, going to roll ourselves out of Halasana, activating and keeping control of our body here as we bring the legs all the way down to the ground. Straightening out, and before we come into Shavasana, we always like to give a nice big hug, knees to the chest. And feel free to roll from one side, massaging the spine. Enjoying and reaping the benefits of the practice today. And go ahead and feel free to bring yourself into Shavasana. And namaste.